everybody. Welcome back to Slightly. Oh, I fucked it already.
See, it's tough, man.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Very Opinionated but Slightly Educated. I'm Luca DeVigo. With me is my good friend, Matt Campanella. Say hi, Matt.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
So, we've had this idea brewing for, what is it now, 3-4 months?
Let's call it 4 months. It only took a quarantine and a natural pandemic to get us to do it, so that's interesting to know to our fellow listeners here.
I mean, I guess it's good luck that I got the axe recently. Otherwise, we wouldn't.
Well, hey,
I wouldn't be dragging my ass.
Join the club. My life has turned into quite possibly one of the most, I'm going to politely say, boring things that's ever been in my life. Like, I don't know, as a kid, you know how in the summertime you're waiting for it to be summertime. You don't have a job. You're in elementary school.
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't have no job. You're waiting for it to be summer. And you did nothing. Every single day you did nothing. And I have that
and
right now.
That was the dream.
And that was the dream. What was
the dream.
What was I dreaming about? Honestly, do I need to have that kind of mentality again? Like, I'm at home right now and it's like, okay, can't go outside. I'm so sick of playing Xbox.
I think it's because we know better now. Like, we know that there's so much more than just staying home or staying on the street and
staying on the street.
Hockey.
Never mind. Yeah, with what's going on now, what street? There's no street. There's no such thing as a street anymore.
Are you kidding? You know how many people, like just a couple of days ago when I was still at work, I'd be driving down and I see people walking their dogs, all these moms.
That's a biased opinion for me.
Taking stroller rides.
That's a biased opinion for me. I feel for the dog walkers. Those guys got to take those pups out. But I see these kids playing like a 5-on-5 basketball game. I'm scared to shake my best friend's hand. These kids are spitting on each other and smacking each other in the face playing street ball here in Bolton.
I'm Lysol wiping my steering wheel before and after I
drive. I don't know if I told you, but I went to Duff's Wings at the beginning of this pandemic, let's call it.
Mm-hmm.
And I stole I shouldn't say steal because then they'll come back for me. But
you borrowed.
I borrowed about, I don't know, 50 to 60 hand wipes.
50 to 60.
I walked out of there with a barrel plus the wings that were in my belly.
Are those hand wipes even good for anything except wing sauce?
I don't know. I'm just better than paying the $45 for a little bottle of Pearl at the grocery store.
Not even Pooza Terry's was gouging people.
Did you see that, by the way? Did you see that, by the way? That was
Did
hilarious.
you see Dougie get on them, too?
Dougie went after them. I couldn't believe he was so angry he couldn't even spit out the words.
I was genuinely surprised. I can say, like, no matter what, like, opinions on the man, like, this is, like, the first time I was genuinely, like, I am impressed by Dougie.
How do you criticize these politicians other than the orangutan?
You know, the biggest criticism I have
down south. No one knows
not even like even worldwide. The biggest criticism I have, and that was brought up to me, is what kind of leaders are these people that like almost all of them are so lax that it gets to this point, right? Like I understand in Canada it hasn't been that bad, but like now in Quebec we got like 2,000 cases.
But that's the thing,
got like
Luca.
And like up in why does it need to become a full-scale pandemic for people to start taking even slightly
the right precautions?
Right. Like, why is it that we didn't have our best leader in this situation? The biggest problem is that our best leader in this situation right now is John Tory. He's on radio shows, he's on TV, he's doing interviews, trying to get through to his people. Meanwhile, like up until I think 2 weeks ago or something, you heard nothing from Trudeau, you heard nothing from Dougie. Like
at the same time, though,
how are they considered leaders? That's the biggest issue to me.
At the same time, though, Luca, you have a leader. Okay, I'm not saying I'm the biggest JT guy, big libertarian I am, though, so I sound like a hypocrite. But you got a guy like JT. He's doing everything that he can. He's got the sympathy. He's got everything, and it's still better than the guy that's down south, man. That's the difference. Is you got one extreme of caution to another extreme. One guy that really doesn't care, and then you got one guy that cares. He does care, but he just doesn't know what to do, which I don't blame him. People are giving him shit. Oh, do this, do that.
You know, as
if
much
they
as
knew what to do, this would be fucking solved.
As much as the initial political campaign was, I don't think he was ready.
No, do you think any of them were? Like
No.
Look at the homeland over there, Italia. What are you gonna
Oh
fucking
no.
what are
You
you
know
gonna
what
do?
though? The biggest thing coming out of Italy is the craziest thing coming out of Italy is the amount of just sheer amount of deaths that they have.
Well,
That's the
so
crazy thing to me.
would you throw it up to the conversation of the elder population?
It has to be the other
Smoke
population.
like
They
chimney,
have regions in Italy that have
smoke
like
like chimneys.
yeah, they have regions in Italy that have like an average age of like 70.
Well,
Like
not even that. I can imagine when they're telling the quarantine, or not people telling them to quarantine, but I bet you when news was breaking out, keep the distance, kind of be aware of
mm.
this. I guarantee you, they're still kissing everyone and their mother.
Plus, like you saw, like when it was initially breaking out, they had that big. There's some big festival in was it Venice or Milan? There's some big festival, and people were still there, and that's also why it's so crazy to see people in like Florida, like like this virus isn't going to stop me about for spring break, and it's like, well, it should.
You
Like,
should have
why do you
you
think Italy's fucked right now?
you should have saw the
Because
live snaps I was getting from my buddy down in Florida when he was on the beach. He lives on the beach there in South Beach. Well, lucky
yeah,
bastard for him, gets a nice view every day.
nice view.
Um,
Hurricane area though.
well, a nice view of the beach and then what's walking on the beach. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is he's sending me live snaps Monday to Friday, man. The beach is packed,
Yeah,
300, 400 people at least,
crazy.
at least. And it's bananas. They don't care. No one cares.
No one cares.
No one
Everyone
cares.
everyone thinks that the problem is like it's the same it's a young person mentality of like it's not gonna hurt me. So like why do I care? Because like the other issue is like it's kind of like two sides of the same coin this virus is. When it infects like me or you or anyone else like between the ages of like let's say 10 to like 50,
Mm-hmm.
odds are you're gonna get maybe like a little bit of a cough, maybe a fever. They almost say like it's a different virus because it hits you so mildly. It
Yeah.
doesn't actually take hold. But when you get it in these older people and these really super young children, it's vicious. Like if you've ever heard someone talk about what it's like to have this like fighting for every breath you take,
Mm-hmm.
like that's crazy shit.
Well, fuck. Hey, at least we covered. We're obviously showing the slightly educated side of things here of our personalities because what the fuck do we know really?
We know a lot of
Propaganda.
I'd say we're the classic definition of what is it?
Jabronis.
Masters of None. Some
Masters of None, great show. You ever watch that show?
no.
Pretty funny. That guy got into some sexy trouble. Remember that whole celebrities were touching each other, or not celebrities were touching each other. Like
Celebrities were touching people they shouldn't be touching.
they shouldn't be touching, and he got in trouble
That
for it,
little
man.
Me Too movement.
What's his name? Yeah, kind of the Me Too before Me Too knew it was Me Too.
Yeah,
Um,
Bill Cosby.
Azim something. No, fuck.
Oh, Aziz Ansari.
Yeah, really good show. Check it out on Netflix.
What did he get into?
He touched. I don't. You know what? I have to fact check it, but for the life of the podcast, let me just fucking spit some fake news at you.
Let's do it.
I'm paraphrasing, but I'm pretty sure the way it went was he was with a girl at his house, whatever. She gave him the consent to be touchy feely. Like she never really told him to stop or anything. And
Yeah,
then
but you
he
don't have to
actually,
say stop,
well, what do you want? I don't know. You're putting me in a situation here. I don't know what you want me to
right?
say. But this guy ended up doing the whole 9 yards. They did the whole thing. She never said anything. As soon as everyone was crying wolf,
Hmm.
she came out with these text messages and this story. So I don't know.
That's
I
what
don't know
I
what the
think
truth
is
is.
wrong. That's what I think is the worst part. It's that two things is wrong about that. Um, people should feel comfortable to come out when it happens. It
Yes.
shouldn't have to be this big wave of like
Yes.
all these people going down at once,
I
right?
don't because that's what it looks bad though. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that
Mhm.
they're not telling the truth, but it looks suspicious
It
when it's
looks bad
400
because
people at
all of a
once.
sudden, and all
Yes.
of a sudden, like they're dinging every possible person. Like you see allegations of against everyone from like Morgan Freeman all the
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
like your Harvey Weinsteins,
But
right?
I get it. Like I really get it. Like, it takes one person to speak up for everyone. I get it. Like I've heard it all. I do. I
It's
get it. I got feminist fucking cousins.
yeah.
But I just there has to be a limit. Like there has to be a give and take here. And they have to see why people might think that they don't believe them. You know what I mean?
I wonder
I sound
truthfully.
I sound like such a prick. Oh my god.
No, 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 no. It's a real issue, and we should probably dive into that. Like, we that's something we need to give it its due time.
That's
But
I'd like to have like a few feminists on to really discuss deep dumpster dive that one.
I know a couple good people. The problem is
I know a
finding
few, but
people
I
who
like
aren't gonna eat you out
yeah,
for it.
exactly. That's my problem. I know a few too, but then I'm gonna get them on here
But
and they're not
I'm
gonna
I'm
talk to me
interested,
after.
Matt. I'm interested, Matt, in now that everyone's at home, you know how they're doing shit like leaving the LCBOs open so the alcoholics don't start beating their families?
Oh,
What
see,
I'm wondering,
that's tough.
what I'm wondering is, do we have a sort of second wave because of the coronavirus of this sort of big outing of people, or even like not sort of big outing in terms of like the status of the people, but do we see an increase in the amount of like domestic disputes filed, the
100%,
amount of like
100%,
assaults? Do you think so?
100%. I think like I feel like domestic violence is very a touchy-feely subject. And
It is a very touchy feely subject.
I feel like that's one of those things where yeah, I really do feel for them because I saw some stat on Twitter the other day. I know Twitter, well, I can't trust
Yeah,
them.
yeah, Twitter.
But I saw something like it spiked like 80% since the quarantining process of staying home. And I feel
You
for
know
those
what's
people though,
interesting
man. I
though? You
really
know what's
do. What do
interesting
you
though?
do?
No, you don't. There's nothing you can do. You're not technically allowed to go outside, but we do. Important thing to note: we do still have EMS available, so you are still supposed to call 911. I know a
No,
lot of people,
100%.
like my sister works in a hospital, and I know a couple people who work in hospitals, and they say like emerges are dead. Like people aren't going to emerge just for every little thing now. Apparently, like
Everyone's
it
scared to
is
go to the
a
hospital.
lot less calls. A lot less calls have been going through 911, which is like a good and a bad thing because obviously there's a
Yeah.
lot less unneeded cases going through. But on the flip side, a lot of people are hesitant to call because now they're asking themselves, like, does this
Well,
really deserve police attention?
do you not think that people are a little bit scared to even just show up to the hospital?
I think
I
people are
think people don't
very
even want to go
scared, but
inside.
I don't think enough people know how the hospitals are actually handling it.
No,
Like
but how
a big props has to go out to like England's doing a very good job of this,
now?
of
A little late to
making
the
their
party.
no, 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 no. Like I'm saying, like the actual people of England
Oh,
are doing a really good job of letting their National Health Service workers know that they are appreciated. Doing shit like even a couple days ago, every a bunch of people in all over England, they tried to organize this national clap for the NHS, their National Health Service,
hmm,
where everyone went out onto their balconies,
yeah.
outside onto their porches, and actually clapped. And like there's been
I
videos and
saw I
stuff
saw
went
I
around.
saw Beckham doing that with Victoria Beckham. You know what?
Yeah, there and
For
so
50 something years old, fuck the
England's been doing a very good
coronavirus.
job.
Fuck England and the coronavirus. For Victoria Beckham to be 50 something and looking that good, still good for her, man. With the bob cut
Priorities,
though.
right?
No, but still with the bob cut even too. I was surprised that I like she hasn't changed that up. It's been going on since she was partying up with Baby
Hey, you
Spice
know
over that.
what? Like if you're liking how you look and you're liking and you're digging it, that's all about it.
Listen,
Like
Luca, if we were millionaires, first of all, I wouldn't be sitting in bed with my extra large pant-sized pajamas and an extra large sweater on. I'd be in with skinny mini, man. I'd be with a personal trainer every day, feeding my ass ketos.
yeah, but you would you want to be with a personal trainer every day? That's the big
No,
question.
no, but I have
Because
the cash
I
to do
know
it.
for a fact if I had the cash, I'd be doing not necessarily some lazy shit, but like
Well,
I would not be
I know.
I'd be working
You
out
know who
because
I'd
I'd
hire?
obviously have to fill the time.
You know who I'd hire? You know what I'd
What?
hire on the Scott? I know we're not supposed to be name dropping, but I hope people get the reference. The head of Revive Fitness. I need that guy.
That guy would eat you alive.
That guy almost ate me
Revive
alive at Sunday hockey. That guy almost ate me alive.
Revive would actually he's a tank. Like he
No,
would
he's not a tank.
actually
He's a rhinoceros. There's a different. A tank doesn't come at you. The rhinoceros comes at you.
he charges, yeah.
He
Like
charges big time. He's a four stomp chump, man. He'll eat you.
he doesn't need much to take you out.
No, man.
Like
I remember all this shit that used to happen at Sunday Night Hockey. This guy would, a guy that we used to go to high school with. His brother was a referee.
yeah.
Scared shitless to call a penalty on this guy for the amount of times that this guy used to threaten his life.
I
Sunday hockey.
played hockey with him once. Because of work. We did a charity game against the cops.
Probably the worst thing ever.
No, it was actually a good time. A bunch of goons on the ice.
He's not playing for the Sunday Night Bolton Cup. That's why it's just charity. You can
No,
put
but some of the stuff he did in the dressing room and shit like that. Some of the stuff he would
Thank
say,
God I wasn't in a room with him. Thank God I wasn't in a
Wild.
room with him. Thank God. I'd lose my mind.
Wild stuff.
Even the brother, man. The brother's like a firefighter or something.
Is
And
he now?
again, that's what I'm being told. It could be in and out of there. But he was another wild one. Punched the post after he missed the net. Puck would go out of play, push my net off. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man?
Take it
We're
easy.
okay. Take it easy. Bucko, take it easy, man. Come on. That's something I don't miss, though. Going to Bolton to play with those fucking washed up jabronis? No, thank you.
Hey, apparently the washed up jabronis are coming to play against the Chiefs in
Never
summer
mind.
hockey.
Hey, shout out to the Chiefs. Bleed
Shout
yellow.
out the Chiefs.
Shout out to the Chiefs. Westwood's #1 team, I think. I don't know.
We try the hardest. We try the hardest. At least when I'm yelling at everybody.
What's the motto? You come in happy, and you leave even more happy because you're stoned. That's the motto.
Yeah, it's like as soon as people show up, you don't even have to. There's no smoking in the arena, but we all reek so much that it's a communal high.
I think the fans should. I think the fans of this podcast should come look at the fans that come watch us at Chiefs. I'm telling you. You'd be shocked.
They're pretty brutal. Some of the fans that do show
they're
up.
vocal. I'll tell you right now, they're vocal. They're on the they're jumping on the glass, they're banging, they're vocal. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, they're none too pleasant.
Okay, so with hockey, you think we're playing hockey this year or what?
I think we're playing hockey this year. When does the season usually start?
I don't know, end of April. End of April, but even end of April, I don't know, man. It's pushing it. Bill Gates said we gotta figure this out sooner or later.
Yeah, no, end of April's pushing it.
I don't know. Okay, so say we lose a few weeks. Say we go mid-May.
Do we get a refund?
Yeah, we'll probably get a refund. Are you kidding me?
I need every weeks.
Me and you need every dime.
Weeks. Hey, did you notice that the total went from like 240 to 267?
I blinked. Every year I blink in the summer when we talk about hockey. It gains $40 at least. And we don't even win. Is that
because are we still doing the New Jersey thing?
No, I don't think we're doing the Jersey thing. Watch. I think the coaching captain is going to listen to this and he's going to be like, he's going to be ripping on.
He's going to be pissed.
He knows
he's going to want in. He's going to want in.
He wants these. No, he wants into the podcast for sure. But he wants those New Jerseys.
He wants those New Jerseys bad, and he's going to be pissed.
You know what? I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if he doesn't stitch a Fendi on someone's jersey, a little Fendi symbol, just to kind of get him to come onto the team, just as a little recruitment. You know what I mean? Like,
really, you think that's what it's going to take to get the person of interest on?
Either that, or he's going to have his own stall where he can shower and everything disinfects itself. I don't know, man. He's going to need the guy's going to need something.
You think that person's going to be that bad?
No, I don't.
I thought they were going to be bad, but they're not going to be that bad.
No, I don't think that bad, but I think it's going to be a situation.
Do you think it's going to be a situation?
I think it's going to be a situation. I'll tell you that for sure. Who's talking to you on the phone? Who's texting you right now? I'm ignoring my girlfriend's text messages right now. Who's texting you? We're live.
How could you? Matt.
What?
Doesn't matter. It's texting me.
I don't kiss and tell, Matt. I don't kiss and tell. Okay?
Matt, I'm not cheating on you. Relax.
Listen. My other side bitches are gonna be very upset here and that. And when I say side bitches, I mean all men. I promise you that. I think the most interesting, if we're getting onto the topic of me and you, I think my favorite thing about our dynamic is whenever I call you baby in public. And how uncomfortable I get, how much I squirmage.
But here's the thing. It's becoming a point where you've stopped reacting. Like the past couple times I've said it to you, you just haven't even flinched.
You know why? I just get to a point now where I think, okay, Matthew, if you ignore this, maybe no one will notice. Maybe people will think that he's not talking to me. But
Maybe.
then, unfortunately, I'm the only guy that's around, or the only person in Butandos, and everyone's going, "Hey, what's going on? What's this relationship over here?"
This relationship is
Fucked. Fucked. Don't even answer that question. Fucked.
bonded over pizza and
Bonded
veal.
over pizza and veal. Oh my god. You know what, man? After this quarantine, if my pizza place and veal place get shut down, I will.
No way. Do you think Batandas
No.
is still slinging pizzas right now?
Uh, I don't think they do delivery. To be quite frank with you,
No, they definitely don't do
they
delivery.
don't do delivery. So how do you? Are you just leaving it at the fucking the front porch over there?
No idea. Because can't you call ahead and order pickup?
Yeah, but okay, I can do that anywhere. I used to be able to do that anywhere now, but now my mom tried to order Portuguese chicken the other day. No go, no thank you.
Really?
Yeah, man, not
Yeah, my dad tried to actually get fish and chips yesterday. It was very difficult to find a place
fish
that was
and
open.
chips, eh?
My dad's following Lent. No
Hey,
meat on Fridays.
good for him, Frank. Finally decided to be a Catholic, eh? Fuck, only took a little while, eh?
And then there's me.
Yeah, fuck. Whatever.
His
But no,
disgrace of a son.
no comment. Even like Diner on 50, man. Nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
A
Skip
lot
the
of places are
dishes.
closed down. Well,
What the
certain places don't have the ability to be open, right? Like a lot of places with a drive-through window are open. It makes
No, I
sense,
get that. I
right?
get that. The drive-through, everyone's a drive-through, you're fine, whatever.
Hmm.
But all these places, the shawarma places in town, donezo. I went to
Oh
the
my
box, the
gosh,
shawarma box, nope.
gone.
Went to the corner, nope, no
Nope.
thank you, don't want your business. Hey, if you're a pizza or a drive-through, you're thriving. A pizza with delivery, because we're just talking about how
Pizza
that,
with delivery, yeah.
yeah, pizza with delivery, you're thriving.
What delivery what's your go-to delivery?
You know what? I got and he's gonna know who he is when I say this, but I got hooked onto hot super sat pizza, well done, thin crust from Pizza Nova. Delicious,
Never mind, never mind.
delicious.
Pizza Nova. Pizza Nova is a clutch pizza, but you really like your pizza well done.
Dude, if there's no other way to have it but well done. If you think
I
that a
don't
pizza shouldn't be
know.
well done, oh Luca, this is a whole nother episode. Don't get me started on this, please.
Yeah, we have to have a pizza episode. We have to have a pizza episode because we're definitely not
I don't
done
want.
talking about batondos.
Yeah, I don't want to be the Dave. I don't want to be
And
the Dave of Barstool, but like, buddy, I think I'm a little bit of a pizza aficionado.
I think we're both a little too. Never mind. Very opinionated. We're pretty critical about like we're not
Quality of
picky
food.
about what we put in our bodies, but we are
No,
critical.
I'll eat the goat roti, but if it's not a good goat roti, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I don't care. Actually, you know what? But seriously though, back to that. You don't want a pizza well done. You just take it how it comes.
Um, I think certain thin crust pizzas don't need to be well done.
Fair. Okay, I'll live with that. I don't
Like
respect your
a
opinion, but
thin crust pizza, I feel like a good thin crust pizza. Like, here's also the difference. Are we getting a pizza from Pizza Nova? Or are we getting a pizza from
no. But see, that I can't eat
like
from Pizza
Allegro
Pizza.
downtown,
No, no.
like a
But I
wood
can't.
oven?
Oh, you're talking about a wood oven. I thought you were gonna
Are we
throw. Hey,
going
are we
wood?
going to
Yeah,
Pizza
are we going
Pizza?
like an actual like? Are we going out to not
That
Ricci's
shit
but
comes though. That shit comes
Marcello's?
well done though. Don't you think that it's already pretty much well done?
That's what yes
To a
and
certain
no, right?
extent. To a
Because
certain extent.
it's so thin and the pizza oven's so hot, like it's in there
Yeah.
for 5 minutes,
Okay, but
right?
you're comparing now. Look, see, look, we're on to a
Two
different
different kinds of
conversation.
pizzas. That's what I'm
Two
saying. Two
different
different
worlds. You're
kinds of
talking about
pizzas.
Pizza Nova and Marcello's. That's like comparing. Yeah, you're comparing apples to oranges, man.
Yeah.
I wish I can come up with a better analogy, but it's apples to oranges. I'm trying to keep it
Yeah,
PG
no,
over here.
there's nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, not all pizza needs to be well done, but maybe like takeout delivery pizza needs to be well done.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get pizza well done just because
I wouldn't get Pizza
I don't
Pizza.
know.
What do you?
I
I'm
don't think
not
the
calling.
quality. I don't think the quality of pizza changes when you get it well
I'm
done.
not calling 9 6 11 11. They're not getting. I'm not dialing that
Hey,
number
hey,
ever.
hey, hey! Slept on at Pizza. Okay,
Don't say Panzerotti. I'll kill you.
not gonna say Panzerotti. No, Panzerotti's only get from Pizzaville. Pizzaville Panzerottis are the only ones you
Shout
get.
out, shout
Pizzaville
out,
Panzerottis are
shout
calzones.
out to Ricci's because they make a mean Panzerotti. But
They
anyways,
made a
go ahead.
mean Panzerotti.
Go ahead.
Mercato used to do one too. But the only good thing about Pizza is their $5.99 walkout medium specials,
Okay.
or their chicken is like their chicken bites surprisingly good.
Pizzaville you're talking about? I
No,
tripped out there.
no. Pizza.
No, chicken bites from Pizzaville. I'm telling you right now, for work, we always get them catered in. Pizzaville,
From
it's kind of annoying.
Pizzaville.
Pizzaville spicy chicken bites. Luca, you know what?
Really?
Okay, our segment's going to be a chicken bite segment, and we're going to go buy each chicken bites, and
we're gonna get pizza. We're gonna get chicken bites from Pizza. We'll get them from Pizzaville. Yeah. We'll see if Pizza Nova's got them, and then we'll compare them to the classic chicken nuggets.
we gotta collect the pogie first. Let's get a little bit of the pogie from EI, and then we'll go spend that cash. We'll go enjoy ourselves.
I mean, until I was out of work, I was spending nothing, making some money. So I was
okay. Here we go. Here's the humble brag, everybody. Here we go.
Oh yeah, getting paid minimum wage, humble brag. Yeah, what am I bragging about? I'm bragging about finally not seeing a zero. I'm not saying zeros. I'm not saying zeros and a comma. I'm saying
zeros and a period.
Yeah,
zeros and a period. That's it.
I'm saying my bank account's finally congratulating me for not being in debt.
God damn it. No, but yeah, man, we're gonna do a chicken bite segment because I'm telling you right now, they're legit.
Yeah.
Okay, but then it comes to the next question. I know people who get wings, have to get wings with their pizza. No wins, ifs, or buts.
No.
I don't think that's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. If someone's got the cash to blow, yeah, why not? We'll throw in.
I mean, we'd all love to be the ideal situation from Step Brothers, where you need wings and pizza, but it's not a necessity. If someone tells you, you know why? Because you could do something like, and this might disgust you, but you can do something like Pizza Hut stuffed crust, and there's no way you need wings with that.
My brother eats that shit. It's disgusting. I had a slice once.
It's not that bad.
A pizza place is gonna throw in free bacon in the stuffed crust. If you're telling me that's something that they're not,
they throw in free bacon in the stuffed
free bacon. Just ask for it. Just be like, hey, can you throw some bacon? Yeah, Mom. Look, see, first interruption of the podcast.
First interruption. We were on a roll. We were on a roll too.
Shout out to Maria de Conceição. Good, thank you for that one.
Or as everyone who knows her, Connie.
Ken.
Really, real authentic. Really authentic.
Lou's wife. That's
DJ
Lou. No free ad reads. Okay.
Didn't you hear him?
Yeah, no free ad reads. Okay.
Come on, it's an email service, man.
It's an email service. That's fair. But yeah, no free ad reads. I gave out a few already, like Pizzaville, Pizza Hut.
Oh my God, we've been giving them out all left, right, and center.
They owe us.
Everyone knows this. It's okay. We're building up good credit.
Well, fair. Well, okay. How long has this podcast been going on for?
I don't know. You tell me.
I'm the one recording. I can't.
Don't you have a little time recording?
No, it doesn't say. It just says recording. It doesn't say. Just stop recording, pause recording. That's about it.
Okay, we'll stop the recording. Stop the recording and see if it does.